Our time is made up of stories. Moments become words, days become chapters, and combined, they write the story of a year. And every year in UWA Elite, that story ends with 2 words: last breath. The stories of 2017 have been some of the most compelling in memory. A newcomer with a big voice and dangerous ideas challenges the very fabric of UWA Elite, as well as some of its legends. A failed shot at immortality corrupts one of our greatest heroes, who looks to settle the score with a very angry beast. 4 men create rivalries so furious and so lasting that after tonight, 2 of them will leave the company forever. 6 men, 1 ladder, and 1 briefcase will shape the future of UWA Elite and alter the face of its champions forever. An unlikely alliance of tag team greats steps forward to meet the challenge of perhaps the most violent tag team in recent memory. The 35-year journey of a legend looks for one more step towards immortality, with a devious professional standing in his way. With one act of disrespect, a mask reignited a brutal rivalry as the Bull battles the Wretched for respect and the Iron Man Championship. And in the main event, a champion who has not been pinned or submitted in 15 months faces his most emotional and most beloved rival of all time in a battle between a real bro and a real legend, with everything on the line. For the All-Stars of UWA Elite, this is the last chance to leave a mark on the 2017 season. It is the last opportunity to be crowned a champion. It is time for last resorts, last efforts, and memories that last a lifetime. It is time for last breath.
No one ever told me how hard it's gonna be. My way is full of branches, like the roots of a tree. Where should I go from here? I need a good advice. The elders waiting for me at sunrise. I'm in the prison, open doors, 10 directions on the floor. I lose my mind, lose my sight. Tell me how I'm gonna win this fight. Just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Take the courage, babe. Everybody breaks. This is not your fate. Never knew it. 'Cause I will never die. To live around.
This is Lighthouse now!
Eric Corvus, could you be more hyped right now? Oh, we are finally here! Season finale! Last breath! All the titles on the line! Careers on the line! Pride and egos on the line! And Colin West, what a way that we have to kick off. It might not be for a career, it might not be for a championship, but it is for pride. Let's take it to the ring for our opening match. Kyle McNelis versus Drake Chambers. feel, Eric Corvus. Big fight feel. You know you're in for a last breath for the ages when that is the opening contest in front of you. Two of the greatest to ever lace them up in this company, the Beast and the Dragonborn.
We talked at length on UWA Elite Facebook Live All Access, and we were making our picks for this match. The Dragon takes on the Beast after inadvertently eliminating him from the in which Kyle the Beast broke the record for the most eliminations and almost seemed like a surefire win.
Wow! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my goodness!
That was a dangerous predicament.
Have you ever in your life seen the freakish strength of KTB and the agility of Drake Chambers? Oh no. Jack in the jaw of Chambers on that ring apron. KTB. My goodness.
Absolutely no joke.
I think that is the last human being that I would ever want chopping me in the chest, Eric Corvus. You'd be number 2, just a smidge behind. I don't think I'd ever want KTB putting his hands anywhere near my chest.
I don't think that I would even want to share the ring with KTB at this point. He is the most freakishly strong individual that I have ever seen walk through the doors of the UWA Elite.
And here's the interesting thing, though. You want to talk about people who just seem to have a guy's number? Oh, Chambers! There are only 2 men with a winning singles record in UWA Elite history against Kyle the Beast. One is Archadia, the champion, and the other is Drake Chambers. If KTB wins this matchup tonight, they will be even up for the history of the series. But right now, it looks like Chambers, once again, proving that he might just have, all due respect to Iron Maiden, the number of the Beast.
Yeah, but here's the thing with Drake Chambers, like, we used to be able to make predictions when Drake was a little bit more predictable. He was beloved here. I have yet to be able to put my finger on who Drake has become, so it's hard for me to make any predictions. I can't say with certainty that Kyle's going to walk away with this victory. Not with this new Dragonborn Drake Chambers.
No, we have seen a very deadly side of Drake recently, but oh my goodness! Just those straight rights, back elbow, classic KTB. Knee drag, roll through, Chambers up and over. Super kick.
Super kick is the move that Drake Chambers hit Kyle with
Wait a minute.
and eliminated. The super kick not getting it done like it did in the brawl for it all. Kyle the Beast with an absolutely devastating power slam.
Unreal. These two.
Beast hammer!
Beast hammer! No, Chambers floats over.
Ooh.
Oh, big knee strike to the.
Did he just make him angry?
Handspring! Cutter! Gorgeous! Executed brilliantly by the Dragonborn into the cover, and no!
Drake's saying, though, you know how nice that was. It doesn't matter how pretty your moves may be when you're in there with Kyle the Beast. Sometimes it takes one and that guy down with a truck and he might still kick out.
And is that not always been the 6-year knock on Drake Chambers? Everything he does is really beautiful, stunning to watch.
But is it going to get the job done?
That's the question. We'll find out. He's going to need to get the job done here.
Oh, fatality
Over that.
coming.
One of the deadliest moves in the arsenal of Chambers, reversed by the Beast. Pump kick scores to the jaw. And now we see that clothesline, short arm, no! Melee kick by Chambers, the scouting of both these men.
And Kyle's not even off his feet.
Woo! Chambers pulls him in. Beast bomb! Oh my God! He turned it into a DDT! Chambers turned it into a DDT!
Seamlessly. I didn't even know what was happening until he drove his head down into the mat. Kyle might be out.
Unbelievable athleticism from Chambers. Usually that sentence always ends with Kyle the Beast.
Yeah, but look where Kyle is. Look where Kyle is set up right now.
And set up is the perfect phrase to describe what's about to happen.
But is it going to be known as the Beast Slayer?
No, not just yet. Oh my goodness, big European uppercut by KTB. Now he ascends to meet Chambers on the second rope. Oh my goodness, Chambers floats over the back. Enzy to the back of the head.
Wow, he got himself out of a bad way.
Oh! And Kyle catches Chambers in mid-flight. Oh, big right hand. Bomb! Connects.
It was only a matter of time before we ended up in this position of the match. These two men just throwing shots and strikes back and forth, but Drake is not backing down, Colin!
And has he ever backed down, like him or not? These are the big match situations in which Drake Chambers wants to find himself springboard. Oh, he's caught!
His feet never even touch!
Oh my God! Half and half! Suplex in the bridge! Unbelievable.
Would that have made Kyle the Beast the Dragon Slayer?
It may be only appropriate that this match is taking place on November 11th at Last Breath because, you know, to all the veterans out there, God in heaven, this is a match we all talked about it in the back, Eric Corvus, that we were going to go to war for the respect of our armed forces, and these two men are putting on a show.
11-11 may be to make a wish. Drake
oh my God! Oh my God!
Are you kidding me?
That is ridiculous.
Drake Chambers needs to be thanking his lucky stars.
Holy moly! Oh my! No! Chambers! Oh! Chambers jacks the jaw of the Beast, and he's in position. Beast Slayer! Does he have his number again? Oh, he scored! It's over. Chambers has no one has ever kicked out of the drag. 6 years, Eric. 6 years, no one has ever kicked out of the Dragon Slayer.
I am flabbergasted, Colin. How did Kyle get his shoulder off the mat?
The Dragon Slayer is the only sure thing in UWA Elite history. 6 years, it has always produced a 3 count.
Yeah, but Drake still has yet to hit that fatality.
Yeah, but...
Oh!
What's left? I'm stunned.
Drake might have the Beast's number right here. Fatality!
And it's only a matter of time. But can he hook it? No, wait. Kyle down to a knee. Kyle's just... Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, the power of Kyle the Beast. It gets me every time. You'd think I would be used to it by now, but
No.
you can't be used to feats of strength like that.
No. You never get used to athletic greatness.
Wait, what's going on here?
I know.
It looked like you might have been going.
Oh my God. Oh my God in heaven.
Get out, Dominator DDT! He holds on!
Beast! I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
February 2018, setting the standard. He's there.
Introducing first, the challengers. They are the hardest hitting tag team in UWA Elite history. Hedges and Corey Dillinger from and their opponents, accompanied by Kid Christian. UWA Elite Tag Team Champions, Jordan Oliver and Robbie.
In Colin West, there has been no other match leading into last breath that has gone through as much tumultuous situations as this match has.
I was gonna say, Eric, I thought Ultimate Turmoil was a setting the standard thing, but this.
Think about the original two matches. This was supposed to be the destined ones defending against the designated hitters, and Robbie Roller taking on Brandon Kirk in a street fight. Kirk got himself suspended for, lack of a better term, punching you in the face. Robbie Roller offered to take the injured Kid Christian's place to defend those tag titles. It started with a pair of super kicks.
Oh boy, Jordan Oliver has the chain, Robbie Roller has the bat, and a pair of super kicks start things out. And I'll tell you something, swag me, bro. Roller coming through those ropes. Tope Suicida. Jordan on his feet.
Hey, we had a few questions coming into this show about the cohesive unit of Robbie Roller and Jordan Oliver because they're not a full-time tag team, but it seems the months of mentoring under the tutelage of Swag Mean, Robbie Roller, and Vin Grayson have them working on the same page together perfectly thus far, Colin.
And we know Robbie Roller's history of creating awe-inspiring moments with steel chairs at last breath, albeit not always the way. Wait a minute. Robbie Roller ducks the chair again.
Oh!
The DH is reeling. Oh! What a shot by Jordan Oliver. And now, if Robbie Roller going for that swag stuff. Oh no! Oh no!
We know that Robbie Roller has suffered a severe concussion only 2 months ago, Colin.
No!
That was a gross landing on that chair. Kid Christian running over to check on Robbie Roller.
Well, check to make sure that he's not bleeding out of his face. And this is...
If you're having an issue with concussions,
oh boy,
that's the last position you want to be in.
Oh, miscommunication there. Jordan Oliver slips out of the way. Now ducks the line and Corey Dillinger. Southpaw shot again, miscommunication. Big kick from the sauce god, is it?
Hey, that's what he's calling himself. Jordan Oliver coming in.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh! Wow. Jordan Oliver was thin before, but after that, he is straight two-dimensional.
Oh, yeah. He is not a polygon. Two.
Jordan Oliver looks like a sheet of paper with hair.
Listen, up until that point, I think Robbie Roller subbing in for Kid Christian was going just as planned.
And now, the most violent tag team in UWA Elite since, I would say, the Heavy Hitters, just capable of. Have you ever heard Justin Bieber chanted as a term of endearment?
Hey, man.
It's like the "You Suck" chant for Jordan Oliver. It's great.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. How are you going to hit Jordan Oliver with a road sign? He can't even drive.
Dillinger going for the cover, too.
And there again, the resiliency of the sauce god, the young shooter, Jordan Oliver. Robbie Roller still out on the, oh boy. Now getting choked with a kendo stick by Hedges, who is perhaps like Robbie Roller's longest standing rival in this company. Oh no. Dillinger!
I mean, we know the history between Corey Dillinger and Jordan Oliver.
Faceplant powerbomb. What in the world is that?
A turkey piñata? Is there candy in it?
Well, I'm sure Hedges hopes there's candy in it.
Jordan Oliver's in a bad way right now. Robbie Roller is still feeling.
Yo!
He just broke off a turkey.
Corey Dillinger didn't get nothing but that thigh meat. And it's just like Corey Dillinger to bring out a piñata that has no candy in it, Eric Corvus. Mean individual. Oh boy.
Oh no.
As many jokes as I try to make. Oh God. It's about done. Oh! Roller! Cuts him off with a pass with an equalizer.
Oh no, he
went low! He went low with the chain! Knockout punch from Dillinger! And you remember, Hedges beat Robbie Roller in 2011 last breath with a chain in a chain match. Oh my God in heaven! Home run!
The designated hitters are absolutely
That's
having
it.
their way with Jordan Oliver and Robbie Roller.
I gotta tell you, thank God Robbie Roller kicked out because Jordan Oliver got there late.
Way late.
Way late
Once
to
again,
break it
they're
up.
not a full-time tag team,
No.
Colin.
Oh, the strength.
Jordan Oliver finally able to create a little bit of space.
Kid Christian, look at the fire. It kills him to be stuck at ringside. The suit jacket is off. Oliver fighting for his life.
Hey man, this is Kid Christian's tag team championships we're talking about.
Oh yeah. Again, duck, 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 goose. Duck, duck, goose. Woo! And is it just inevitable? Is it just a matter of time now?
Well, I mean, it might be that time right now.
Is it a victory lap?
Yep, that's it.
This is it.
One,
We have no Wait. Wait a minute. Oh no. Are they? Oh no. Are they? Oh no.
Kid Christian can't do anything about it.
It is not enough. Apparently, it is not enough for Hedges to become a Grand Slam champion. It is not enough for Hedges and Corey Dillinger to be tag team champions. They are not content with just winning.
They're trying to end the career of Jordan Oliver here.
And after what Corey Dillinger feels Jordan Oliver has put him through.
Oh God.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, the fans don't get it, but oh my God.
I think they get it now.
Oh no. Is this a standing concerto? They'll kill him. Wait, but Christian's involved. No!
Jordan was able to get out of the way.
Oh, and Jordan scores! Roundhouse kick to the face of Dillinger. Hedges is down. Oh!
The candy is flying.
It is chaos.
I mean, that's a bonus.
Yeah, again, it's a sugar rush here at Last Breath, Eric.
Hey, Kid Christian's at ringside.
But what? Oh! Drive-by knee strikes from this makeshift team of Jordan Oliver and Robbie Roller. Oh, disgusting! And
That
just
could be
like
it.
that, double pin, 2. 'Tense moments here at Last Breath. And now, look at Roller! Robbie Roller scores with a chair shot to the back of Hedges. Jordan Oliver jacking the jaw. Corey Dillinger on the outside.
Ooh!
Scores with an elbow, and now what? Jordan stunner!
Hit it with the stunner right on the apron. Oh, Roller and Hedges are alone in the ring now.
Well, we've seen this at last breath before. And how ironic, Eric, how ironic would it be if Robbie Roller is the one that keeps Hedges from becoming a Grand Slam champion at last breath? Is there anyone who would make Hedges angrier at having him steal his moment?
Roller started his 2017 season being an ally, being an ally of the designated hitters.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Jordan hasn't even had a chance to have a girlfriend yet.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
Is Hedges going to go for a Diamondback driver?
No, he's not. No,
oh,
he's
yes,
not.
he is.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes, he is.
No. Hedges gonna
Right on the rim! Right on the rim!
My God.
Jordan Oliver might be dead. Jordan's dead.
Disgusting indeed. 1, 2, Roller! Roller breaks it up. Dillinger still feeling the effects of that stunner on the outside. But now all of a sudden again, Robbie Roller is the only man that looks to be in good shape here. Oh my God! Oh my God! Wow! Oh God, my God! That was almost disastrous. Uh-oh! KDA! The KDA scores! That's it! That's it! Roller and Jordan! No! Wait a minute! Cobra Clutch! Ah! Cobra Clutch next! Dillinger! 1, 2, DA! The designated hitters! I can't believe what we just saw right there, man. Roller doing his damnedest to try to help the destined ones defend those tag team titles, but the designated hitters in a street fight scenario, it was just too much to handle. Hedges is the second Grand Slam champion in UWA Elite history, Eric. And just like he said on UWA Elite All Access on Facebook Live, Corey Dillinger was the man to do it.
I'm just as shocked as Christian. The designated hitters. This is only our first championship match of the night, and we have a title change. But coming up next, we have our second championship match of the night as Magic with the iChampionship on the line in a knockout match against McNelis Kaye. Let's take a look back at what got us to this moment.
Do we see McNelis Kaye make mistakes in judgment? Not often. No! The hard way! No! The hard way up! No! After a low blow! No! No! No!
Of the match and still UWA Elite iChampion!
No!
Mycnelis Kaye!
No!
Because of the stakes in this match, I have decided to restart the match.
What? No way! Magic! And with the splash! And the Magic trick! Cover! Cover! 2, 3, we are it! it. Brandon Kirk. I guess this one's not. Oh no! What a knee strike!
And Brandon Kirk is not a part of this match, but this is a triple threat match, so there is nothing that referee Triple Autobot can do.
No! What has snapped in the head of Brandon Kirk? What has snapped? Or can Nicholas Kaye take advantage? Kick to the gut. Magic trick! Magic trick! Into the cover. 1, 2, yes! Magic retains! And if you were champion Eric Corvus, no foul play there, you would do the same thing.
I don't even think that Magic even noticed until...
Our next match is a knockout match for the UWA Elite iChampionship.
There you see referee S.P. Anderson holding up the prize, the UWA Elite iChampionship, and the fans have spoken and voted, and this match is a knockout match. Oh no! And it's over! It's already over! We're just doing it!
I'm sorry.
We're just getting right underway. Nicholas Kaye trying to blindside Magic. Ooh, looked like Magic was going for the Magic chick right out of the gate.
Wow. That's Nicholas Kaye saying it's not happening like that, but it seems to be exactly the way it always happens when Nicholas Kaye gets in the ring with Magic, doesn't it?
I mean, but that's the thing. That's in a regular match. This is a knockout. Whoa! Magic just did a suicide mush.
Yeah. And you know what? Wait.
I don't know. I mean, this is
Wait.
Okay. I was about to say, like, Magic isn't the biggest foot race guy. Oh! Wow! Magic reaching into that veteran, that book of tricks, of magic tricks.
And on the UWA Elite All Access Facebook Live show powered by the Nerdport Network 2 weeks ago, Eric Corvus, Nicholas Kaye had a lot of very inflammatory things to say about Magic to Magic's face. And Magic just kind of shook his head and looked at him and said, we'll see. And I gotta think, based on, up until that point, Magic was saving it for last breath.
Well, the thing is, they were both excited for all three stipulations. These two just wanted to get in there and fight, and like ring announcer James Hatton explained earlier, the only way to win this match is to incapacitate your opponent to the point that they cannot respond to the referee. And that's a good way to do it.
Oh, just a blatant choke.
There's nothing illegal about that. If you choke him out and he's unresponsive, then he wins. And Nicholas Kaye has an opportunity to become a two-time UWA Elite iChampion.
And the fans chanting, put your shirt on. Nicholas Kaye has an excellent physique. I can only assume it's because he forgot deodorant. He must smell just terrible.
I mean, I was so shocked that he was wearing... Oh! That apron senton almost catching him on the... Oh, and the back, too! Almost the back of the head, Colin! Nicholas Kaye not very happy with the chance here of the UWA Elite Army.
Training so hard he forgot to go tanning, apparently, according to the UWA Elite Army.
Hey, Nicholas Kaye has always had a porcelain complexion. It's better for the tattoo ink to pop,
I suppose.
But this might be a knockout match, but if he can choke out Magic and Magic is not responsive to the referee, he wins this match, Colin. Ooh.
And what can you say about the 2017 of both these men? Nicholas Kaye promised at the beginning of the season that no matter what, he was going to be relevant all year, and boy was he, like him or not, dethroned the year-long iChampionship reign of King Tech. Has been in and around golden tickets and championships all year long. Magic, meanwhile, celebrates his 35th anniversary in the business with his first singles championship here in UWA Elite. Banner year for both men, but you know who the UWA Elite Army wants to see come out on top. Listen to this.
Hey, this is last breath. Everything all year does not matter at the season finale. It is only whether you walk out of your last match of the year as a winner or a loser, as a champion or as disappointment.
And the arm of Magic almost drops there. SP Anderson right on this. It would be an unpopular decision to ring the bell in favor of Nicholas Kaye. But the only thing that SP Anderson is charged with is protecting the well-being of competitors. Oh, that'll knock out.
And I don't know if you noticed, Colin, but both referee SP Anderson and Dom De Niro are out there for this match just in case there's any type of referee chicanery. There's another referee at ringside. There will be a winner. 180, no splash coming, but Nicholas gets his knees up.
I hope Magic's hungry because the knee buffet is open and Magic just ate both of them.
Yeah, but when you're that heavy and you're coming down on your knees, that might have taken something out of Nick. Oh!
What a shoulder tackle! Nothing pretty about it, but boy was it effective.
All right, the referee's checking on Magic right now. No. No, his hand's still...
And again, if that arm goes down...
If you're unresponsive to the referee, you lose, but Nick is going to keep putting the hurting on. Oh, top rope. He's checking on him. No, he's still responsive. He is still answering when the referee is checking on him here. Oh, what does Nicholas Kaye have in mind here?
This is what you get now.
Wait a minute.
Oh boy. Nicholas Kaye had a chair stashed for this occasion.
Hey, he probably didn't want to keep it out here for the street fight just in case.
Or for Magic to get his hands on. But now things look really bad for the iChampion.
There's nothing illegal about this. Everything is legal in this match.
DDT.
Oh, no, he's too big.
Oh no!
Oh! He got him with the slam. He got him with the slam, and Nicholas Kaye is reeling. Oh no. Oh, there's only one thing more dangerous than a steel chair. That's a steel chair in the hands of the icon Magic. 35 years of experience, and he knows just how to use a foreign object.
You think the iChampion is going to show us one more new magic trick here at Last Breath?
Oh no, might be go magic trick on.
Oh!
He was going for the low blow again. Oh, he raked his eyes.
That's a low blow. Oh no!
Hard way!
The hard way on the chair!
On the sternum of Magic!
There's no way! Magic, get the... Oh my God! We have a new iChampion!
The winner and new UWA Elite iChampion, Nicholas Kaye!
You want to talk about great 2017s? Nicholas Kaye has become a two-time iChampion. What a win, and the two men he beats for those championships, King Tech and Matt And Magic said that if Nicholas Kaye could beat him at Last Breath, he would put the title on his shoulder himself. Magic, you are a class act and a classy individual.
And what's crazy is we've only had 2 championship matches so far, and we have 2 new champions. But coming up next is our first of 2 career matches. That's Clay Sawyer and Lukas Finnegan battle in a win it and you're in it match.
The following match is the Win and You're In Challenge. The winner will receive a new UWA Elite contract.
all fun and games and chuckles and ha-has and laughter, Eric Corvus. It's always a good time when we talk about Lukas Finnegan, and nobody likes anything more than maybe laughing at Clay Sawyer a little bit. But as much as the history of Kentucky Bred has produced a lot of laughs, it's produced a lot of good times, this is deadly serious. One of these men is not coming back to UWA Elite next year.
Yeah, but regardless of good time or bad time, however, they are a historic stable in the annals of UWA Elite history. They are the first ever UWA Elite Trios champions.
Pretty sure Clay Sawyer cannot spell annals without getting giggled at.
Just think about how well these two men know one another. I mean, they grew up together. I mean, they spent the majority of their lives thinking that they were cousins until Lukas Finnegan found out that he wasn't actually blood relatives, that he was adopted into that family. And as he went on and he developed into looked into his history and his Irish heritage, Clay Sawyer and Lukas Finnegan just haven't been able to really gather enough wins to maintain relevancy here in the UWA Elite.
That's the interesting thing. Oh! Because you have to feel good for both of these men for figuring out who they are. You know, there's a lot to be said for Lukas Finnegan for figuring out who he is and where he comes from and a backstory, and obviously some things are more important than wins and losses. That being said, it really sucks to lose a lot. And it does have career repercussions.
But it's going to suck even more because the man who loses this match will no longer be a contracted UWA Elite All-Star. I mean, you brought it up, a win it and you're in it. It's more of a lose it and you're out.
Oh, for sure. We say win and you're in as a euphemism because we like to keep things positive around here at UWA Elite. But I'm a big jerk, so I'll just say it, the loser gets fired. Loser incumbent. And I don't think we've ever had a show, Eric, where two different singles matches each have just a glorified retirement stipulation. Loser DDT! What a DDT! These two men, there's something about each other and Kentucky Bred, whether they're fighting with each other or against each other. They love throwing punches when they're both in the ring together.
They're brawlers, man. They're brawlers through and through. They call him a roughneck for a reason. No man wants to be on the receiving end of
Lukas!
Oh no!
Oh, we might have a shattered right ankle there, Eric. That's bad.
Clay Sawyer completely taking advantage of Lukas Finnegan, slamming his leg right into the steel ring post. That is going to come back to haunt him as Clay Sawyer smells blood in the water and takes advantage of that injured leg of Lukas Finnegan.
And this is the thing about the roughneck, Clay Sawyer. The reason why he's had a job here as long as he had, despite his win-loss record in 2017.
Ooh, he was trying to shatter his leg.
And that's the thing. There's something to be said for malicious intent. Clay Sawyer hurts people. Win or lose, he hurts people.
Oh, looked like he's going for a monkey flip. Finnegan had it scouted. Thank goodness he was in that corner or his leg might have buckled.
Oh, I'm surprised. And you see there, I was going to say I was surprised Finnegan was walking as long as he had, but he's favoring. He's not putting any weight on that foot. Oh! Did you hear that dull thud?
That is not a comfortable position to be in there, Colin.
Well, you can't have a concussion if you don't have a frontal lobe, Eric. I have it on good authority.
Now he has him up in that electric chair.
How is he holding?
Oh, electric chair drop! That will knock the wind right out of you. 1, 2, ooh, and Lukas Finnegan almost got to re-sign his UWA Elite contract.
And that's what it means to both of these gentlemen to stay here in UWA Elite. Lukas Finnegan battling through what has to be, at the very least, a severely sprained ankle. As you see, he stumbles back into the corner. Oh!
But if you notice, look at his leg. His body didn't hit the corner. His leg did. It was almost like Clay knew the trajectory of that belly to belly.
Let's be honest, no he didn't.
Oh.
That was just accidental genius, as they call it, by Clay Sawyer. Oh, right to the face.
And this is where Clay Sawyer is at his most comfortable with those. Oh no! It's creek to creek, Colin. He's trying to go creek to creek.
Well, creek to creek, as they say.
Nope. Finnegan's shaking that top rope. He can't get his footing. No! Finnegan got himself out of a very precarious position there.
Well, to be fair, the crick to crick has about a 10% success rate. As opposed to, wait a minute! That's Cousin Vinny!
That's Cousin Vinny Chenzo!
Cousin Vinny from Kentucky Bred!
We haven't seen him since Kentucky Bred disbanded. Fish! He hit it!
No,
he
that's
hit
impossible!
The fish.
That's
he
impossible!
Hit the fish.
He never hits the fish!
He hit the fish, Colin!
He never hits the fish! That is an optical illusion. I refuse to believe I saw it.
But he's not able to capitalize on the fish. He needs to make a cover, Colin!
I don't think he knows what to do. Lukas Finnegan is literally 0 for life with the fish, and he hits it here.
1, 2. Oh. Well, if there was ever a time to finally connect with the fish, it's in a last breath match when you're battling for your career. And the potato that Lukas Finnegan just hit Cousin Vinny Chenzo with still has him almost knocked out on the floor.
Wow. Well, it is like an Irishman to throw a good heavy potato, Eric.
I mean, just think, it's not just Clay Sawyer that Lukas Finnegan has history with. Oh no, they're on the apron there, Colin.
Oh no.
Breaker!
And did you see the way they both bounced out to the floor, Eric?
That might have taken just as much out of Clay as it did out of Finnegan. Referee Dom De Niro going out to check on the competitors.
And
what happens if they both lose?
Well, listen, what happened when you and Massacre double pinned one another? We know. I think they're both gone.
I don't think anyone wants to see that, regardless of what you may think of Lukas Finnegan or Clay Sawyer. They are members of the UWA Elite family through and through. They have bled for this company for years, and it does hurt a little bit to know that after this match, one of them is going to be gone.
Well, yeah, but let's be fair. We like one way more than we like the other one.
Clay Sawyer. Whoa! Oh! The hatred between these two just runs deep, Colin.
Crick deep.
Straight from Kentucky, the rage boiling between these two. I mean, they showed us just there exactly how they feel about one another after all of this time.
Those Confederate salutes. Is that a Confederate salute? Ooh, I think it was the state bird of Kentucky, actually. Oh, what a big European uppercut. Ah! Lariat! Both men down.
These two are literally just putting everything out there. They are revving the engines until there is no gas left in the tank.
You know, Eric, it's moments like these that I'm glad that halfway through the season you convinced Lukas Finnegan to start wearing compression shorts.
Nobody needs to see up the skirt there, Colin.
Moon's over Dublin.
Oh. Oh, jeez. You can feel the hatred in these strikes.
Wow. Woo! Took a slap to the face.
Nobody home.
Lukas Finnegan going for that pump handle.
The Finnebreaker! He hit him with the Finnebreaker!
That's it. That's it. Goodbye, Clay Sawyer.
Oh! But there was nothing behind that kick out.
Lukas Finnegan is one, I'm not even going to say big move away, Eric.
Any move away at this
point.
One
B button away. Medium attack.
Not even the strong strike.
No. What? Again?
Oh, he might be going to the well one too many times.
Well, I'll tell you who's back up on the apron. Is that cousin Minnie? Wait a minute! Georgie boy! Wait, Georgie boy! Do you remember? Georgie boy was retired by Clay Sawyer. A little bit of revenge.
Lucas is going up! Lucas is going up! Oh!
And the entire Kentucky-bred family has come to play here at Last Breath.
Yeah, but Lucas, he got that rope taken out from under him. He landed very, very roughly on that top buckle.
Oh my. What is this? Oh my. He's not going for it.
Southern discomfort
From the second rope. Oh, he hits him with the Southern discomfort. There's no way that he... Clay Sawyer! Clay Sawyer!
Roughneck Clay Sawyer!
The losing streak is over!
Please note that due to the stipulation of this match, Lukas Finnegan will no longer compete in UWA Elite.
And Colin, I mean, we were talking about who you wanted to win this match, and that was not the man that you wanted to see walk away with his hand raised. Lukas Finnegan, due to the stipulation of this match, will not have his UWA Elite contract renewed.
Wow. Unpopular result, but what a match.
I mean, so many unpredictable things. We have 2 title changes. Lukas Finnegan losing his contract here in the UWA Elite.
And if we bring it back to the ring, Georgie Boy and Lukas Finnegan together. Fun as ever. Lukas Finnegan, God bless you. We'll miss you.
I mean, we've shared many good times with Lukas Finnegan, and we were just talking about we have had 2 title changes thus far. We've had 1 career end, and we have our next championship match coming up next, and the blood runs deep between these two as the Wretched Bows takes on Bramdon the Bull with the Iron Man Championship on the line.
Seatbelts are required for this one, ladies and gentlemen. This car crash is going to be violent.
Our following match is for the UWA Elite Iron Man Championship.
feel that in the air, Colin. It is palpable. The hate that these two men have for one another is not a 2017 exclusive hate, Colin. This is something that has been happening in the UWA Elite for years, and we thought we finally brushed it under the rug. That is until Brawl for It All, where Bose took.
Oh God.
Wow. Where Bose took the mask off of Bramdon the Bull. Whoa.
Well, that's unsettling. What's more unsettling and uneasy is what's about to happen here. These two men have two of the greatest last breath resumes in UWA Elite history. Bose has competed for the UWA Elite Championship twice at Last Breath, won it once. Bose has won a steel cage match at Last Breath, 2 if I'm not mistaken. Bramdon the Bull has competed in 4 straight ladder matches at Last Breath. He is the only man ever to successfully cash in a golden ticket at Last Breath.
Whoa!
Both former UWA Elite champions. Both have been Ironman champion. The Bull flies!
There was no red flag waving, but the Bull came charging anyway, Colin.
Unbelievable. We're looking at nearly 600 pounds of human being going at it for the Ironman Championship, which I would argue, whether you like him or not, Bose has made one of the most important title reigns in UWA Elite history of any championship.
Oh, God! Jeez! Those are not aluminum television steps, Colin. Those are solid wood steps. You heard the thud of Bose's body colliding with those ring steps. Oh, no. Bramdon Iron? Bramdon Iron! Ooh. Oh, no!
Oh, no!
He's trying to take the mask off!
I think he has it! Oh, I don't think he quite got it, but he did turn the momentum, and that is just part of what's wretched about the...
Oh! Gosh, that will break your phalanges. Those are your fingers.
This plane doesn't even have a phalange.
Ooh, Bose trying to take... Oh, Bramdon is thrusting that body attack right in the Bose. There's not many men that can manhandle Bose, but Bramdon the Bull sure as hell can.
And away we go. Bramdon says, you want to go southpaw, Bose? I'll go southpaw with you.
I mean, think about where Bose was last year. He finished off with Kyle the Beast and won Match of the Year at Last Breath last year, Colin.
Main evented Last Breath the year before that. The year before that, the year before that had a momentous match with King Tech at Last Breath. The year before that became UWA Elite Champion at Last Breath. And the first 2 years of Last Breath, all he did was win back-to-back steel cage matches.
Listen, man, there's no denying Bose's accomplishments at Last Breath specifically. But we talked in length that if Bose is able to retain the Ironman Championship in this match, he will go down as the longest reigning UWA Elite Ironman Champion of all time.
No small feat, considering the man that holds that record now is simply the best. Hall of Famer Myke Quest. And we've talked about it before, regardless of how Myke Quest is aligned and who he's aligned with now, when he was part of the Garden State Gods with you, there was no one who hated him more than Bose. And for Bose to take that record away from Myke Quest will be a skin on the wall that Bose wants.
And SP Anderson has been an official for over a decade and is not going to allow Bose to break the rules. There's not many referees that stand up to Bose.
Well, We'll see how that works out for him. But let's talk about Bramdon the Bull's UWA Elite last breath history.
Backbreaker!
Into the cover! And this match is over.
He kicks it.
I didn't think we were going to have an opportunity to talk about Bramdon the Bull's last breath history.
Bo's known as having one of the deadliest backbreakers in the professional wrestling industry. 1, 2. How his leg was even able to handle the weight of Bramdon the Bull coming down in that backbreaker.
Absolutely unbelievable. Who can forget the roars that he had? Ladder match after ladder match after ladder match at last breath, Bramdon the Bull. With John Rome. With the Rogues. He's had classics.
Oh no!
And the Money in the Bank, he's going for the mask again.
It's so disrespectful, man.
Ooh.
You don't take a wrestler's mask. It's the ultimate form of disrespect for a luchador.
Bramdon! Oh my God! That's it! That's it! No!
The strength of Bo's catching Bramdon as he was coming for that crossbody with a beautifully executed power slam.
And you've talked about it in Lucha Libre. In order to lose your mask, you generally have to consent to some kind of Lucha Stampestas match, a mask versus hair, mask versus mask, and you give it up consensually if you lose. Bo's just without mercy or regard or honor.
Speaking of without mercy, top rope elbow drop! Oh, he got his knees
He caught his knees! He caught his elbow on the knees of Bramdon the Bull! And that changes everything. He could have dislocated an elbow, a shoulder.
Catches it. Abdominal stretch. Oh, and it's deep, too.
I got it.
Oh, it's deep. Oh, just punching it right in the kidneys.
You want to dissect a man, Bose? Watch a bull dissect you.
Keep with those strikes to the kidneys. Bo's going to be peeing.
No way!
Michinoku driver. 2. Oh, and Bose kicks it. Oh, my goodness.
What freaky strength from the bull. I'm impressed.
Hey, man. People have said it before. I'll say it again. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You might have taken off that mask. Nobody saw his face. He has other masks, but he is mad.
Oh, steaming mad. Bramdon the Bull has said to us privately and publicly on multiple occasions, no one has ever disrespected him the way Bose did, and once again these two just back to trading shots.
Full head of steam, might be going for that. Oh! Bramdon the Bull reversed it! 2!
I don't
reversed
believe
the
it.
side slam into a pancake! Oh! Follows it up with a senton!
I don't believe that.
1, 2! Oh, just barely. Just barely.
Wow. I cannot believe the athleticism of Bramdon the Bull to tilt-a-whirl his own 300-pound frame up and over the shoulder of Bose and turn that patented Bose sidewalk slam, which is one of the filthiest things you will ever see in professional wrestling, into almost a cross body.
It's a pancake press. That's
Unbelievable.
old school. And then followed it up with a senton. And if there's anyone in UWA Elite that you don't want giving you a senton,
Bose
it's
sat up.
Bramdon the Bull.
Bose sat up and Bramdon just found out the hard way.
Oh, goodness.
Now what?
This is not a good position for Bramdon to be in right now.
No. Oh no.
What has he got? What is he doing right here?
No. I don't know what it is, but it's horrible. Fireman's carry!
Death Valley driver!
God!
Just jumping him right on his head.
Right. Just a high angle.
1
on the shoulders.
I mean, the Iron Man Championship's on the line, but I almost feel in this match it's secondary to the hatred that these two have for one another. But he might be going up for that elbow drop yet again.
Oh my God. Oh, God!
Oh, he hits it!
Oh, my God! And
One,
count to a
two, no!
What?
How many people have we seen Bose put away with that top rope elbow?
Wait,
drop?
stretch muffler! He transitioned him right into the stretch muffler!
Want to talk about how many people we've seen Bose put away with a move? I can't even count on two hands the amount of people in the UWA Elite that have tapped out to that stretch muffler.
Hall of Famers, champions, name it. The list goes on forever. The resilience of Bramdon the Bull to kick out of that elbow drop from the top rope, then find the ropes while locked in the stretch muffler. And now, even for a man as wretched and violent as Bose, does the doubt begin to creep in?
I don't think so. I don't think that there's an ounce of doubt in Bose's mind at any point in time. Bramdon. Oh!
All came up dry. That right
Oh, he
knee.
baited him in! He was playing possum and he baited him in, Colin!
Body attack, looking for a bulldozer.
Oh no, he's going to the mask again!
The mask again. Oh, lariat.
He keeps going back to that mask and it's enough to distract Bramdon the Bull. Bose taking advantage, pinfall attempt!
Oh! Oh boy.
You see that there's less and less behind those kickouts, Colin. It's just a matter of time before one of these men is not going to be able to get their shoulder up off the mat.
Yeah, and Bose pressing the advantage, and he better, because if he lets any amount of distance, 6 inches or more, between him and his opponent.
Oh, he's going for it.
The eulogy.
Going for the eulogy pile driver. But Bramdon's just too big. Bramdon Iron!
Call this shot here! He hit it!
1, 2, no!
As though it shot out of the grave!
You could not have gotten any closer than that. I don't even know if Bose did that on purpose.
I don't think he did. I think his toes just caught that second rope.
I think that might have been his body going into rigor mortis. Oh, but Bramdon sees it. He sees the mask that was stolen from him.
What is he doing?
No, it doesn't even matter. It's past the point of caring about that mask. Now it is about becoming a champion. Bulldozer coming, Colin.
And if he hits it, it is the end. Oh my God!
He hit it. 1, 2, 3.
What?
Bose just kicked out of the bulldozer, Colin. The referee does not suck. The referee is doing his job. And Bose did get his shoulder up off the mat, albeit at the last possible moment.
And now does doubt seep into the mind of the bull? What is Bramdon? Bramdon.
No!
Oh, he walked right into it. Eulogy!
Oh, he hit it!
Oh my God, did he hit all of it?
Oh, he's dead!
All of it!
Oh, he's dead!
Oh my God, and he's not done! Bose, eulogy pile driver, and another top rope elbow drop!
Top rope elbow!
Holy crap!
Trinity!
The winner of the match, and still UWA Elite Iron Man champion, Richard Bose!
I don't believe it. And did you see Bose just took Bramdon the Bull's own hand and forced him to tap out with it. And then just walks over the man.
And he spit in the face of Bramdon the Bull's mask. But regardless of the mask, regardless of anything, Bose is going to be the longest reigning Iron Man champion of all time, Colin.
And who's gonna beat him?
He's the first man to retain a championship tonight at last. Well, we've seen 2 title changes. We've seen 1 career end and we discuss it every week, every Thursday at 9 p.m. when Colin West and myself host Facebook Live All Access, powered by the Nerdport Network.
You know what's after the jump? One man walks away with one briefcase.
Golden ticket coming up next.
The following contest is the Golden Ticket Ladder Match. The winner of this match will receive a shot at any UWA Elite Championship of their choosing at any show of their choosing in 2018.
We have had championships on the line. We have careers on the line, but this might be one of the biggest prizes of the night. The golden ticket briefcase, and inside is a contract for any championship of the winner's choosing in 2018, and this is easily the most stacked golden ticket match UWA Elite has ever presented.
Oh, without a question. And that's the thing that makes the golden ticket ladder match so unique, Eric, is if you win a match for the iChampionship, say, you're the iChampion, and that's amazing. Or the UWA Elite Championship or the Tag Team Championship. But if you win the golden ticket, you can be anything. And that's the thing. You have every championship in the palm of your hands, and boy, these guys hate Myke Dell. Boy, they do not like Myke Dell.
Hey, we see the designated hitters do that sandwich, and that's just 2 men. This one, he had 5 of them. And we have ourselves a good old-fashioned hoss fight.
I know Jeff Cannonball's vegan, but that is a lot of beef.
That is a lot of beef. A behemoth of a man in Dominick Truex. But Jeff Cannonball is known as the last to die, and that's a good moniker to have going into a match like the Golden Ticket ladder match.
Dominick Truex, 355, Jeff Cannonball, 320. That is 675 pounds.
Oh, Power's going up to the top! Double Hurricane Run! Are you kidding me?
I am not kidding you. That happened, and that is why he is a Hollywood stuntman, risk taker extraordinaire. But Powers needs to stop celebrating.
Oh! And the first time the ladder comes into play as a weapon, Colin.
I found out something interesting last night. This is Joey Adams' first ladder match of his career.
Yeah, when he won the golden ticket, it was not a ladder match at the time.
Yeah, and not just UWA Elite career. In his professional wrestling career, Joey Adams has never been in a ladder match.
Oh, it looked like he was going to lawn dart him right into that ladder.
Well,
oh, no!
Joey Adams, meet the ladder match.
Well, I mean, good for him. Every time that you step foot in a ladder match, you lessen the length of your career, and arguably you lessen the length of your life. Human bodies are not supposed to land on or get thrust into ladders.
If your math is correct,
wait a second.
Then Jeff Cannonball should have died when he was 4.
Hold on, wait a second.
Wait a minute. Wait. Guys.
What is Powers doing?
I mean, he could have. Chris Powers could have won this match by now.
Oh, no!
And I'll tell you, everyone got hit except pretty much for Mike Seaway. Myke Dell took the worst of that.
Hey, according to the UWA Elite Army, Myke Dell smells.
Yeah, but he could smell lovely. You don't know what he smells like. He could smell like dandelions or poop.
Christopher Powers showing why he is a Hollywood stuntman, throwing caution to the wind, and instead of going up for that golden ticket, taking out almost 5 other men with that senton to the outside.
And at some point, though, was that just a dumb decision by Chris Powers? I mean, I hate to say it. I know everybody wants their big moments in a ladder match, Eric. He could have won. Oh, speaking of big moments. Hey,
oh, boy.
Oh, it's the Terry Funk.
Oh! Well,
Mike Seaway's got that funk.
That's using your head there, Seaway. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. Oh, no. What is he? Seaway!
Are you kidding?
What? And Seaway's reaching for the briefcase.
He's right there.
That's incredible.
He's right there.
But, oh my God! He got him with a cutter.
Are you kidding me? We're not even 5 minutes into this match. We're not even 5 minutes into this match.
This is ridiculous. Yet. And Myke Dell. What is Dell doing? Oh my goodness. Del, whatever you're thinking about doing. Oh, big back senton.
Del coming in and impressing a lot of people here in South River, New Jersey. We were getting ready to count him out before, and here he is in complete control, and that golden ticket is right in his grasp.
And if you didn't know the name Myke Dell before this match, you certainly will now. It's looking like Myke Dell might have his crack at any title he wants in 2018, and Adams cuts him off at the pass.
Oh, that patented Adams spin out slam.
Oh, it's a modified Blue Thunder Bomb, but off to the side on impact.
Oh no, but that's not a man. Oh my God! That is not a man that you want's leg on the back of your skull.
The size of him, I'm going to start calling that Paul Bunyan's axe kick, because that is the biggest axe kick I've ever seen in my life.
Dominick Truex is an absolute behemoth of a human being. It's going to be really difficult to count him out in a match like this.
Well, I think they all see the target. Wait a minute. Oh no! Oh! Wait, oh no!
Wait, is Cannonball about to cannonball on 5 men?
No! No! Yep!
Nope, yup. Hey, if there was ever a man that could withstand the weight of Jeff Cannonball's Cannonball, it's Dominick Truex.
And I think that regardless of the fact that he didn't get all 5 of his targets, really at this stage in the matchup, Dominick Truex is the man to focus your offense on. So if he was going to hit anybody, well, wait a minute. I'm overanalyzing. Jeff Cannonball could win this matchup right now.
Joey Adams. Oh boy. Oh, that is a wobbly ladder.
What is he doing?
Trying to powerbomb him.
No.
Oh! Wow! Notice that he took a knee to help center himself to hold up the weight of Jeff Cannonball, and he does it. The only man in this golden ticket ladder match to ever hold the golden ticket briefcase before. However, unsuccessful in his cash-in, as are most individuals who win the golden ticket.
Well, I think the thing is, guys just wait too long. They wait too long, and I think Joey Adams may have learned from his mistakes, but the golden ticket briefcase, as we're finding out right now, is an elusive mistress. And
this is an interesting situation right here. We have all 4 men, and they all no. Christopher Powers is still hanging on. Oh my goodness gracious! Oh, he has him! Oh, greetings from Newburgh!
did you see Dominick Truex step up enziguri on Powers, and then the greetings from Newbridge pile driver from Jeff Cannonball. And now once again,
oh gosh! Oh boy!
The guy from Newbridge goes low bridge on Dominick Truex.
Oh, that is not where we want to see these 2 men. That is not that is not a safe place.
Oh no!
Oh, that's not a safe place.
I need an adult. Oh my God! There's no way. Oh my God in heaven! There's no way.
What? Oh, he got him on the apron. He got him on the apron. God! They might be dead! They might be dead!
They might be giants dead.
You need to take the pulse!
I don't believe it, but either way, they're both done. They're done. Wait, see what? Big double A spinebuster! Drops come down, Dell!
Oh, he hits him with it!
The cutter with the knees up. Oh! What an impressive spin kick by Powers! And now, wait! Christopher Powers is all alone!
This is it!
We have... Wait a minute! Wait, who is... We have a... Oh! That's Chris Powers, it's Tommy Goldridge! the golden ticket. But now that leaves the door open for Myke Dell. Oh no. But Mike Seaway cuts him off the pass. He slips both his legs through. Oh!
Plate dropper!
Plate dropper!
Plate dropper!
Oh! And he hit all of it. And now, Seaway and Adams. It's Joey Adams and Myke Seaway.
Oh, it's madness. Truex and Cannonball are still completely knocked out after that ladder.
Complete mayhem.
Christopher Powers is completely knocked out after Thomas Coburn made his return and headbutted him in the face with a helmet.
It would be like a machine gun to have a flair for the dramatic, wouldn't it? What a return. Thomas Coburn waiting 6 months to pick his spot. Oh my God.
Joey Adams just rubbing it in.
Oh man. And look at him doing reps with the tiny ladder. I'm pretty sure Seaway's ladder is bigger than Joey Adams' ladder.
Whoa!
Wait, Adams. Oh, missile drag.
Got him!
And Joey Adams' tiny ladder comes back to haunt him.
This is
And all of a sudden, this is Myke Seaway's match to lose.
This is it!
Wait a minute. What are they doing here?
Oh no!
What are... No! No, don't tell me this!
Wait, is this what Cronin was talking about?
Wait! Tarasso and Cronin are... They are here to... Oh my God! Joey Adams has a golden ticket!
The winner of the UWA League Golden Tickets, the anti-hero, Joey Adams!
Not like that! Not like that! This is absolutely pathetic. A pathetic display by the anti-hero of UWA Elite. This crowd is beside itself. Stunned silence. Here. Absolutely just stunning. my God.
Nobody home for
God.
John Rome. And we have absolutely no time to get our wits about us. I thought that we had John Rome's whole entrance to get ourselves situated.
No.
And he just attacks his brother from behind.
I went to the back to situate everything with John Rome's entrance, and he's not there. I said, where's John Rome? And they said, we don't know. And I said, wow. Now, John Rome probably wishing he'd stayed in the back right now. Now, referee Dom Dinero instructed by Jeremiah to count out John Rome.
Is this really how Jeremiah wants to end his blood feud with his brother? By count out?
By any means necessary.
And how about that golden ticket match, Colin? I've never been so angry and disappointed. Yes, Joey Adams won, but I couldn't even bring myself to play his theme song. I was absolutely disgusted. Now we know exactly what Cronin was talking about on the YouTube exclusive kickoff match.
And so many questions. How long has this been in motion? How long was this planned? It's just hard to know exactly what's going on here. But I'll tell you what is going on. The love and support. John Rome has dozens and dozens of friends and family and loved ones here. Oh my God in heaven, the boy is dead.
1, 2, and just like we saw earlier today between Clay Sawyer and Lukas Finnegan, one of these men will never perform in a UWA Elite ring again.
And once again, Jeremiah invoking the name of their mother. And for those of you who have not followed this rivalry, John Rome and Jeremiah are blood brothers. Jeremiah is the older brother of superstar John Rome. And Jeremiah, apparently whatever has happened in their past made him despise his family name and his brother so much that he refused to compete with the Rome last name. And now it comes to a head here. Two UWA Elite originals who wrestled each other on the first ever UWA Elite Supercard. One of them's gone forever after tonight. And it might be Jeremiah.
And I am just hoping with all that I have that we don't get fed exactly what happened with Clay and Lukas, and the one that we want to stick around doesn't have to dip their hat down and say goodbye.
Oh, of course not.
Nobody wants to see John Rome gone.
What is John Rome going for?
Oh! Are you kidding me? Inverted front flip senton off the second rope when a career is on the line. When you're in there with your brother, you put it all on the line. And that's exactly what John Rome is doing right now.
That's why the Prince of Pink is one of the most beloved athletes in UWA Elite. Puts on the brakes, catches the foot of Jeremiah, whips him off the ropes, ducks a double axe handle, and drive-by kick right to the side of Jeremiah's dome.
Well, there's nobody that knows somebody quite like their brother. They grew up.
Finisher of the year! Doesn't matter what year it is, still the finisher. Right in the midsection.
Nobody knows somebody quite like your brother. They grew up together. They know every single nuance, every single trick in the book, but there's no tricks here. This is just potato after strike, after kick, after chop.
And let's just, flying forearm into the cover.
1, 2.
And let's not forget how Jeremiah raised the stakes. John Rome got married to the love of his life, Angel, 7 days ago. And legitimately, at about 11:45, 12 p.m. on their wedding night, Jeremiah is waiting to assault them in their hotel room.
Just as John Rome carried Angel over the threshold into their hotel room, Jeremiah, how do you attack your brother on his wedding night?
just like Jeremiah did. And did it in the most despicable of ways. Sent him a warning shot. That knee brace in a plain cardboard box.
John Rome tried to get his wife out of the room, but it just wasn't fast enough. Top rope!
My God.
Top rope superplex!
He's trying to kill him! Rolls through! Oh no! Oh no! And Jeremiah is laughing.
Referee Dom De Niro out of position and takes a T-bone suplex for his trouble. Colin, he's out cold. He hasn't moved.
Well, I mean, he got hit in the face by both of John Rome's boots and square in the mouth. And Dom De Niro's not a small man, but if you get hit that hard by
Hold on, wait a second.
Now this isn't, what is that? Oh my God. Oh no. Oh.
What is going, Colin? That's not permitted. That's not allowed here.
That's not allowed in this building. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, John's fought out of it.
Oh my God in heaven. Oh. And John Rome fighting for his life.
Oh, he just went low.
He just went low.
Wait a
second. My God. No.
He's holding on. He's holding on.
Oh my God, no.
He's holding on for dear life.
John, fight. John, fight. John. And the scouts are in the tag.
Oh, he's in the tag.
He's in the tag. But there's no referee. There's no referee.
He's laying in the tags in the sharpshooter. His career is on the line.
I don't believe
Wait. It looks like he's trying to power out of it.
John. Oh my God. It's over. It's
The winner of the match, the Lost Boy, Jeremiah.
It's over.
Due to the stipulation of this match, John Rome must now leave the UWA Elite forever.
The thumbtacks and the referee being hurt, Colin, and Rome losing his career in the UWA Elite, I just think we need to step away from the table and go check on the ref and John right now.
Yeah. We love you, John. We love you, John.
If I can't wrestle for UWA, then there's no point in me wrestling anymore. That man back there, yeah, you Dave, September 23rd, 2003, you were there for my first match. You were also here for my last match. I made a decision. I love all of you so much. And what
shoot with you guys right now. Thank you for what you've done for me. You've given me one hell of a career. Thank you, John. Good luck, Sawyer! I'm just married to my beautiful wife. I'm not going to be that dad who sits home in a wheelchair. I'm going to be with you and our kids every waking moment, no matter what. Yeah. Wrestling, I love it. It's my first love for you, honey. I love you. I was married to that first. Now it's time to take over. Thank you.
Please keep it together one more time for John. Up next is a six-man tag team match scheduled for one fall.
But they already signed their name. This is a breach of contract.
Well, it looks like King Tech's going to be 7-0 by default. Wait a minute. Well, oh boy. We're about to see how fast the Iron Man Chiller Doctor. Oh! Damage! Quest! Chiller! Cypress!
It's not that easy to just walk away. It is not that easy to walk away from 3 men like Cypress, Damage, and King Tech, Colin.
The King is very nimble.
Oh!
Well, if Miles Thomas had a spine, he would have ruptured it.
Well, I think he proved he doesn't.
And I've never said this before, but poor Eddie Thomas.
Referee S.P. Anderson trying to regain some composure in this match. There was a minute that I didn't think we were going to have a match.
Oh, good. But now Miles Thomas has his megaphone and his platform.
Ooh, nobody home for the shot for King Tech. Nobody home for Thomas's either. Ooh! King Tech laying the beating on the brother of Miles Thomas. Explosive Eddie, maybe regretting aligning himself with his brother again now.
King Tech ducks the line. Big strike!
Has there been any other man that has garnered the type of hatred and disdain from the UWA Elite Army that the Chiller Miles Thomas has?
Yes. Osama bin Laden.
That is a member of the UWA Elite roster.
Oh, then no.
Chugga, 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 choo, choo! And the train coming in! Oh, we know what's coming next. Patented Sean Damage McNelis coming down with the worm elbow! Right to the so-called heart of Eddie Thomas. And we almost had Team UWA put out the Mega Powers already.
Now, Eddie Thomas is a man that you're very familiar with, one of your very first true rivals in UWA Elite.
Yep.
What is it about Eddie Thomas that makes him dangerous?
He is calculated. I know that we talk about the cut. See? There you go.
Oh!
You just answered your own question there, Colin.
I do tend to do that. And that's something that you need to be concerned with. King Tech yelling at Cypress, ease it up. Wait a minute.
I have to go for the cut. Oh, no. Puts it right in the chin lock. The hatred of Cypress and Quest and Eddie Thomas run so deeply. They used to run together as members of the Paramount. And Quest and Eddie Thomas just turned their back on the Southside Pitbull, Cypress.
I think Mike Quest knocked Loopy there a little bit by Cypress, and Cypress having to be emotionally restrained.
Whoa!
Oh!
No, holds on, blocks, but there's Miles. No, blocks that too. Oh.
But the numbers game.
The numbers game just not working.
And maybe, just maybe, Mike Quest playing a little bit of possum all along.
The Trump chop is what he just referred to that as.
Why? Because it's only 36% effective.
Mike Quest. Wait a second. That's not how tags work. I don't think.
It's how tags work in Miles Thomas's America. You ever notice that I'll say it in a second.
1, 2. And he kicks it.
Yeah, you ever notice that Miles Thomas's singlet is just a big red arrow pointing to his butt? I mean, it is. I'm looking right at it, unfortunately.
Whoa, up and over. The Quest. Oh!
Wow.
That's the continuity, man.
Mike Quest in.
That slingshot heel-o right to the chest. 1, 2. And here's the thing. Yes, Sean Damage McNelis and King Tech have been best friends their whole lives. But Schiller and Eddie are brothers. Mike Quest went to high school with them. They have grown up together. They are a unit even when they weren't a team.
Oh. And this might be, say, just a six-man tag on last breath. But look at the assemblage of talent. Oh my goodness!
Whoa! That's some old school Sean Damage McNelis right there.
That's some collateral damage. It is amazing when you look at just what's in the ring in front of you.
Oh no!
Oh no.
He hit him with that neck breaker.
And just hangs on to it. Now Eddie Thomas in the cover. 2. Damage with the kick out. I would like to think that there are 5 UWA Elite current or future Hall of Famers in this ring and 1 guy with a megaphone.
If there was anyone in UWA Elite history that was shoo-in for the year-end award Most Hated of the Year, it's Miles Thomas.
I mean, let's be fair, I am still here, so...
Yeah, but you've never even been nominated as the Most Hated.
Yeah, that's how hated I am. People won't even nominate me for Most Hated because they hate me so much.
Oh! Nobody home for this!
Very nice. Almost using the heel of the boot with the strike right on the temple. And Damage needs a tag in a very bad way. And I think he's going to get one. Here comes the Fighting King.
Oh, he's going up to the top rope. Big flying crossbody. 1, 2. And Quest out of it.
Great historic matchup here. Perhaps the greatest iChampion of all time against one of the greatest Iron Man champions of all time. King Tech and Mike Quest.
There's nobody in that ring that I know better than Mike Quest. And he is going to keep on fighting. I'm going to tell you what.
Oh, that Bulldog connects. All of it.
Oh, might be going for the technicality. He has it hooked.
Wait a minute.
Oh, right in the head. He hit it with the megaphone. This is how the Maga Powers walked away with every victory.
No, let them win because the batteries flew out of the megaphone.
2. Oh, he kicked it.
That gentleman in the front row got the battery from the megaphone, and I beg of you, sir, do not give it back. Do not give that man that battery back.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been so happy about something breaking in a UWA Elite ring.
I have never wanted a man to lick a battery more than Miles Thomas.
Oh, it stings.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, it stings.
Oh, he just chopped all that chest hair off of the King. That is...
Oh, no. Oh. Now the Maga Powers are just picking apart King Tech piece by piece.
I've been told that this is body waxing the old-fashioned way. Nobody in UWA Elite has a history of delivering more vicious chops than you, Eric Corvus.
Yeah, well, where do you think Eddie Thomas and Mike Quest learned how to chop? The same school as me.
What is this?
Oh, sunset flip!
Oh, and he gets him. Short head scissors take over now.
That is a sly, cunning man.
Yeah, now, here's something for the folks at home. Eric Corvus' lesson of the day. What's the difference between a head scissors and a rana?
Well, a head scissors, the front of your feet are the ones connected to the neck. A hurricanrana, it's the back of your legs that are connected to the neck. Oh, the Southside Pitbull coming in!
Oh, short STO clothesline.
Just taking them all out one by one.
That patented flying back elbow, and now Cypress into the...
Well,
no. Pulls up on the cover, and this is the hatred that Cypress has for Team Thomas and Mike Quest.
Well, because it was Schiller and Cypress that made the tags. They are the legal men. Oh.
And you look at all the misdirection.
Nobody home. down! Now Cypress Hill, that's old school Cypress.
Oh no!
Cannonball coming! Oh!
Cypress Hill, Cannonball.
Oh no, Eddie Thomas sending tech to the outside.
Look out, Eddie Thomas. You know what? Don't look out.
Oh! Soul food!
Soul food?
Spinebuster!
Oh my goodness.
Team UWA Elite laying waste
And now...
to the MAGA powers.
Oh boy! Wait! Miles!
No, his hands on the ropes. The referee saw
And they
it.
caught it! And now, all of a sudden, we are in a very different universe, aren't we, Miles?
Oh boy. Oh! Technicality!
You know what, Eric? I think I'm just going to sit here and enjoy this. I'm not even going to call it.
Damage control! Woo!
We're going to see that Dempsey kick from Cypress, possibly. That drive-by boot scrape, just lethal. Or maybe we get a little old school with the Hall of Famer.
Gore!
Oh, and he got all of it.
1, 2, 3!
Sweet victory.
The winners of the match, Cypress, McNelis, and Team Tech, Team UWA Elite.
And finally, after 10 months, Eric, some level of validation and redemption for all of us in the UWA Elite Army. Miles Thomas, UWA Elite doesn't need to be made anything. It was great to begin with.
These three men battled to protect the name that is UWA Elite from men like Schiller, like Eddie, like Quest, and they were victorious. And what a night that we've had so far. We have had 2 title changes. We have watched 2 careers end, and we're not even done here. Colin, it is main event time.
A real legend and a real pro for the biggest prize we have to offer. The UWA Elite Championship. Something this man knows all about.
That's coming up next.
At this time,
privileged position to learn a thing or two. Keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Introducing first, the challenger from Gainesville, Florida, representing the Protein Pack and winner of the Brawl for an All match, the Real Bro, TJ Blade. And his opponent, he is the reigning and defending UWA Elite Champion and UWA Elite Hall of Famer from Sayreville, New Jersey, Archadia.
And Archadia getting right into the face of the Real Bro, TJ Blade, and it is main event time. Colin West and myself, Eric Corvish, joined as always for Archadia matches by Paul Hyena Schofield.
And what a pleasure it is to be here. And there's no better way to end 2017 than with the champion who started 2017.
And you bring up a good point as well. This is the first time in UWA Elite history that the main event that opened up the season is the main event that will be closing it. You can feel that special ambiance in the air tonight. TJ Blade winning the Brawl for It All to get this right to challenge for the UWA Elite Championship. And Paul, something that we saw just recently, another first time ever, was Archadia and TJ Blade interviewed one another face to face, no moderator. Do you think that Archadia got into the head of TJ Blade after that sit down going into this main event match?
Well, I'd be quite surprised if he didn't, because TJ Blade, he's 0-3 already against Archadia. He's already going into it at a disadvantage. The champion had to have gotten in his head, and it proves it right here. As it just continues, TJ Blade's already going to get frustrated and prove himself that he's the Marty Jannetty of the Bro team.
I mean, that I don't think that there is a Marty Jannetty when it comes to the Bro team. Had both men very successful. We saw Myke absolutely had that golden ticket in his hand, but it was screwed by Joey Adams' cohorts. But that's not the match right now. The match is Archadia versus TJ Blade with the UWA Elite Championship on the line as TJ Blade extends a hand of respect. Respect, a word that Archadia doesn't show or use very often.
Well, what respect has TJ Blade garnished here? And that's exactly what TJ Blade should expect. He should go to shake his hand maybe at the end of the match if he's garnished any kind of level of respect from the champion.
And we saw at the end of their last match earlier this year at Setting the Standard, Archadia and TJ Blade hugged They showed respect and adoration for one another. But here we are, almost a year later, and TJ Blade has earned another opportunity. I can't believe that after all of this, yes, he's 0-3 against Archadia, but the fact that he hasn't garnered any respect from Archadia at this point, that's actually what TJ Blade asked him in their face-to-face. Do you respect me?
Well, what do you expect? Arcadia's been through so much kind of BS this entire year. The corporate screw jobs, basically, the types of matches they put the champion in. And you expect that TJ Blade and Archadia are going to have the same bug at the end of this match? I don't think so. Arcadia's a different man than he was at the beginning of the year when he last faced TJ Blade. He's a smarter man. What? Go ahead.
When it comes to technical and grappling wrestling, like Archadia has shown that he is using his experience, his knowledge, and that unmatched athletic ability to kind of just toy with the real bro at this juncture in the match.
And when he blows up TJ Blade, he's going to have no one to tag out.
I don't see TJ Blade blowing up. TJ Blade is very adamant about working on his cardio. He's at the gym every day. BTF, Bros Till Forever, Bro Team Pack, the real bro. It's not a gimmick. It's what he lives on a day-to-day basis. Now, Colin, we were just talking about Arcadia's experience advantage. How TJ Blade's 0-3 and still doesn't seem to give TJ Blade any kind of respect. I think that's a mistake.
I think, as they said in their interview segment on UWA Elite's Facebook page and UWA Elite on YouTube, Archadia feels as though he gives, oh, look at that athleticism. Oh, right on the neck. Oh my gosh, look at that. I think Archadia gives TJ Blade exactly as much respect as Archadia thinks TJ deserves.
And that's exactly what Paul was saying before.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's right, but I'm saying in Arcadia's mind, Arcadia is completely justified in his mind to say, I'm the UWA Elite Champion. I haven't been pinned or made to submit in 15 months. I've never been pinned or made to submit to lose the UWA Elite Championship ever. Why do you think you're on my level, TJ?
Colin, you're probably one of the smartest men here, besides myself here at the conversation.
I agree with everything you said except probably. There's only 3 of us. How am I probably one of the smartest?
Well, here's the thing, is we all know that Paul is one of Arcadia's lifelong best friends. We all know that Colin West manages Archadia outside of UWA Elite. And yes, I am not denying that he is an incredible athlete. All I'm saying is that he should show a little bit more respect to the people that earn championship opportunities like TJ Blade.
Wow!
He earned an opportunity. And so has everybody else in the UWA Elite locker room. And Archadia has gone through them one by one.
Look at this.
Wow! See, that was a show of respect. He's giving him the opportunity to quit now and save some face.
That's not TJ Blade. TJ Blade does not quit. The Bro Team Pack does not quit. When TJ Blade using the word when, not if, when talking about beating Archadia, as it looks like they may be going for a test of strength. Now, Paul, we were talking about how Archadia feels like he's been getting the runaround all season. This is a regular one-fall match, pinfall or submission for the title to change hands. No gimmicks, no stipulations. If, and I'm saying if, TJ Blade walks away with a victory over Archadia tonight, will you and Archadia give him the respect that he deserves?
Yes, I will give him the respect. But the fact is, that's not going to happen. There's no way. This is Arcadia's type of match. This is where he's at his best, and there's no gimmicks, there's no scrutiny. If he gets that pinfall or submission at the end of this match, will you respect that Archadia is the champ?
Listen, I always respect Archadia because I recognize talent and I know that he is one of the best that we have to offer. I just don't think his attitude... Oh, a little bit of comeuppance there for the real bro. I just think that he should take his opponents a little bit more seriously and show a little bit more respect for fellow athletes.
When are you going to realize that Archadia does everything that he does in that ring for a reason? It's not for a lack of respect. It's not because he doesn't respect the person he's facing. It's because he can quite easily get into your brain and make you make that one mistake for him to capitalize.
But the difference is when Archadia disrespected TJ Blade earlier, TJ didn't let it get in his head. Archadia just let TJ's disrespect get into his head, and now the real bro is taking advantage.
And that is why, gentlemen, regardless of what side of the argument you are on, the argument ends. Wow! With this statement, whether he's ever beaten him or not, TJ Blade is Arcadia's greatest UWA Elite opponent. Kyle the Beast, no disrespect. Drake Chambers, no disrespect. Sean Damage, McNelis, King Tech, no disrespect. That man is the guy who always pushes Arcadia the furthest.
Look, I will give credit where credit is due. It's very hard in any sport to beat the same opponent 3 times in a row. To beat the same opponent 4 times in a row is aesthetically a great accomplishment. TJ has had to have learned from his mistakes and the reasons why he's lost that match and make sure it doesn't happen in this match. If he can do that, he might actually have an opportunity.
I mean, 6 years ago, these two men won match of the year, and think about how much they've improved as athletes over the course of 6 years.
And away we go! The chase is on!
We know what's coming. Archadia, we know that he likes to utilize that bait and switch.
Oh, and he caught him this time! This time he caught him!
Somebody didn't watch the tape.
But that's the thing, Archadia usually likes to use the front right corner through a but TJ Blade had that one scouted, sure enough.
Wow, and Arcadia
capitalized. Looks like the bro needed to work on his cardio.
Hey, getting kneed in the jaw has nothing to do with cardio.
If you want to be champion, it does have everything to do with it. You need to take that knee to the face and you need to get right back on your opponent when you have an opportunity.
Well, that's what he's doing right now as he has control. Sliding into the ring, Arcadia's the one on his back right now.
He didn't even go for a pinfall.
Yes, Paul, that jaw cardio.
Well, listen, if there's anyone on this roster or in UWA Elite that knows anything about jaw cardio, it's Colin West.
Yep.
He knew that one was coming, so I saw his face.
I'm going to leave that one alone. I've had TMJ since 1997. It's just how it is. Have you seen anyone besides Kyle the Beast hold an advantage on Arcadia on a big stage? Well, never mind. Oh no, wait, they're going behind. TJ, a little misdirection.
To the knee, the real bro, bro. 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks it.
That's a sweet combo.
That is a sweet combo.
I will say, Arcadia brings out a much lighter side of TJ Blade. In his tag team matches, I've never seen his adrenaline, just the move combos that you've seen here. He looks a lot smoother in the ring than when I've seen him as a pro team.
Hey, listen, I have talked to TJ Blade consistently since the Brawl for It All. He has not missed one day at the gym. He has been spending 2 hours at the gym in the morning and 2 hours at the gym at night every single day preparing for this match.
I'm amazed at the pace.
Ooh.
And how TJ is pressing the advantage by slowing Arcadia down.
He's taking his time. Arcadia, the king of the bait and switch. Oh!
He stopped on 2 that time, Eric.
Ooh.
Woo! That was a straight double into right center. What a shot. Oh, look at this!
Now he's going to do his own bait and switch.
Oh! Gross! Oh, that was disgusting.
I don't know why you thought that would work.
You could only prod and poke Arcadia so long and disrespect him so long before he gets fed up. And we've seen Arcadia, it's almost like he enjoys making his opponents look foolish, but when Arcadia does get serious and it does come down to the wire, that is when we see the premier athlete. That is when we see the unmatched greatness that is Archadia.
Did you see that?
That enziguri.
Sarcastic applause. I gotta be honest with you though. The little things, the nuances, started the That's a Sweet combo, and rather than hit the ropes, stepped up into an enziguri.
This might be the first time in my life I've ever seen fans give somebody a sarcastic, condescending applause.
Well, that's the type of fans UWA.
Hey, listen, there are UWA Elite Army fans that appreciate Arcadia's athletic ability, but his personality just rubs people the wrong way. Like he is a specific flavor of ice cream.
People don't like greatness.
Well, looks like TJ Blade, if I know Archadia well enough, is about to taste a little bit of greatness to the bush.
The drop kick's coming. Roll back, and he's going to follow it up with another one. And gross! Archadia had wars with Jersey All-Pro Wrestling with a man known as B-Boy, and he took that right from his repertoire, tweaked it, made it his own, and has knocked out full-grown men with that very drop kick.
And little boys like TJ Blade.
Oh, see, I don't know about all that. But SP Anderson admonishing Archadia here for his actions, but what are you going to do? That's the thing that's so frustrating about Archadia is that even the things he does that seem cheap or dirty are perfectly legal.
He doesn't break the rules. I will give you that, Paul.
Oh!
He does not break the rules because honestly, he doesn't really have to.
Exactly. So I don't know why you're calling it cheap or dirty.
Well,
how do you
People don't like to see certain things. Like, you could aim a drop kick at a man's chest, but Archadia wants to get you in the mouth.
There's nothing illegal about that.
I know, but
why? Because he doesn't jump up on the ropes and clap his hands after he does it? That's a bad one?
I never said that. I think that's a little hokey, honestly.
Oh, geez.
He's about to jump over a table, though.
It's awfully cold out there.
And whether the UWA Elite Army likes him or not, they all rise for Archadia.
Oh, and he hits it! And he hits it! Woo!
I mean, everyone's shaking, even the hard cats.
Good God Almighty.
The real bro just took a real drop kick right to the mush. SP Anderson out there trying to plead with these competitors to get back in the ring. You can't win a championship by count out, so SP Anderson isn't even going to try.
Exactly. Well, the thing is that you can't lose the match or win the match. Archadia can retain though, so SP really should be counting the 10 count, because that's what his job is to be doing.
Listen, that's not how we want to see the main event of our season finale go. Is that how you want to see this match end? With a count out, regardless of your opinions of Archadia?
Maybe TJ should just stay in the ring.
Wow. TJ Blade.
Oh, hold on, guys.
It's the end of the match.
John Wilkes Booth, no wait, he caught him! Oh my God!
Archadia might have broken his tailbone.
He might have shattered his coccyx, Eric.
Right on the apron, there was no give, and he landed right on his tushy. Wait a second, hold on. Wait. Whoa. We don't see TJ Blade go to the top rope.
TJ! What are you doing?
That is how much the UWA Elite Championship means to the real bro. I don't think I have ever seen TJ Blade go to the top rope, but the championship is on the line, and you do what you gotta do to get the job done.
I'll give it to TJ. You're exactly right. You have to go outside your comfort zone in order to win the championship, especially back from
And gentlemen, the straps are down. The real bro is business oriented.
Look at the confidence in TJ Blade's face. You can see the confidence. More and more, he knows that he can do this. The UWA Elite Army knows that he can do this. The only one standing in his way is Archadia.
I'm impressed.
2.
And a hand pressed right in the jaw of the champion on that press, Eric.
You can see Blade's mentality changing as this match progresses.
You can also now see the confusion on Blade's face because he doesn't know what to do.
Look at him, he's right up in the face of the champion again.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That's got a driver!
Now TJ Blade desperately fighting out. Looking now for the BBT, no!
Can't hit it.
Oh, just a smack in the face.
Ooh. Jeez, just a slugfest now. Just an absolute slugfest. Whoa, and Arcadia's down to a knee first. Literally holding onto TJ for balance.
Shoves him off the rope, ducks the clothesline. Oh,
That guy's definitely love hitting each other.
Oh, but TJ's up. Southpaw lariat.
I don't think that Arcadia came into this match expecting the fight that TJ Blade is bringing to the table right now.
He's definitely giving him a fight, but again, this is the third time now that he's laid in some kind of impressive offense, I'll give him that, but then fails to capitalize.
But I mean, he's been taking punishment himself. It's hard to capitalize when you're in just as much pain.
I did not think that TJ Blade was going to be able to mount the offensive that he did at the last show and setting the standard.
Oh, here it comes.
Hadman! Oh, he caught him in a jawbreaker! Facebuster! Cobra Clutch Slam!
And he hits it! One!
Hooks the inside! Oh! Because of all the emotional outpour that was setting the standard this year, I didn't think that there was going to be that much emotional outpour to go into the veins of TJ Blade tonight. There might be, gentlemen.
And Paul, like you were saying before, TJ Blade hasn't been capitalizing immediately. However, after that Cobra Clutch Slam, pinned him immediately. Maybe he's realizing the mistakes he was making as well, and he's correcting them as he's going along.
Yeah, but what's he doing? Writing a book about it? He hasn't hit an offensive maneuver in about 35 seconds.
Now where's TJ Blade going?
And now he's going to take another 35 seconds to get up to the top rope again.
Hey,
as you mentioned, a place he doesn't normally go.
He was successful the first time going to the top rope.
And Arcadia's a quick learner.
Oh, what a spring! He's all the way up. Superplex!
Oh, he rolls through!
Oh my God in heaven! Wait! Oh! What a knee!
Double knee combo! TJ Blade is on Dream Street. Sweet move coming. Oh, that might be it. 1, 2, go!
Arcadia immediately went into the cover. TJ Blade definitely showed some resilience there and kicking out, but you got to see the difference. You have to at least notice that Arcadia, the champion, knows that when he hits a sweet move like that, he's going to immediately go for a cover. Where TJ Blade is lacking in that knowledge to know that he has to go for that pin immediately.
It's when you're in a championship match, man, sometimes you got to call an audible. Sometimes you got to fix your mistakes as you're going along. TJ Blade has been doing that, but if Arcadia can connect with that John Wilkes Booth drop kick to the back of the skull, this might be a wrap.
Night! Oh, he caught him right in the gut!
Right in the gut! Front flip somersault! He connects!
And now a flurry of offense from the real bro!
Oh, it looked like he was going for that Jaeger bomb,
Oh,
but
no.
oh, that's got a driver!
Right, reversed! Southpaw forearm! 3 of them!
Oh, peck back DDT! No!
Jaeger bomb! Jaeger bomb!
2! Oh, he kicked!
That close!
And once again, like you were saying, Paul, he hit that Jaeger bomb and made the pinfall attempt immediately over and over again. If TJ Blade can keep up this momentum, we might be looking at a new champion.
I mean,
You just said if he can keep up the momentum. Arcadia, the champion now, he might look like he's on the defensive. He might have been hit with a couple of, offensive combos from TJ Blade, but he's got something in his back pocket. Don't you worry.
ladies, gentlemen, members of the UWA Elite Army, we are privileged to bring you this match as the main event of Last Breath 2017. Listen to this.
TJ Blade saying that he can. And the UWA Elite Army on fire. They believe in TJ Blade.
Have you ever seen a man fueled almost purely by self-belief?
Yeah, but he might have punch-drunked himself. He might have punched himself out. He might have used all of the gas that was left in the tank to unload with those elbows and forearms. But Archadia is in no better position.
No, he's not. But look where Archadia is. Always. And he's up first.
Oh, no.
John Wilkes.
Oh, no! And he landed on him, too!
And whether or not you like it, better learn to love it!
Driver!
That is the greatest wrestler!
17!
The end is no! No!
Are you kidding me?
No.
We might all have different mentalities here at the commentary table, but we all made the exact same facial expression when TJ Blade, the real bro, just kicked out of That's Got a Driver.
This is bigger than UWA Elite. This is the world. I'm going to tell you who that move combination has put down in the last 6 months. Leo Rush, John Gresham, just to name a few, some of the greatest in the world. And TJ Blade kicked out. But can he kick out? Oh, wait. TJ shuts him up.
Lariat! Taking him inside out.
No. Party foul.
Party foul. Old school.
He's got
1, 2.
No. Step up Enziguri.
How does he do this?
I have no idea, but he's the greatest I've ever seen. He is the greatest I have ever seen. And he is stepping up.
What? We need a new referee in there.
No!
This referee obviously doesn't know how to count to 3.
Oh, come on. TJ Blade kicked out of that. I got nothing. I just blew out my voice because I thought that was it.
TJ Blade is a cyborg. I think we can all agree.
I think these two guys obviously just had a match of the year again. This is fantastic.
It's not over.
Oh, no.
We're going to see that drive-by drop kick, I think, from Archadia here.
No,
but he comes up empty. He's going to come for it again. Comes up empty again.
TJ Blade getting an opportunity to get his wits back on to get a little bit more wind.
TJ Blade connects.
Katie's going to have to refocus here.
Oh, another forearm and a second one. How is he still...
Pec deck!
No way!
He hit him with the pec deck!
No way! There's no way!
1, 2, 3! Words, but I am going to try my best. The real bro, TJ Blade, is your new UWA Elite Champion in one of the damnedest matches I have ever seen.
There have been 4 confrontations between TJ Blade and Archadia, and I would argue that all 4 put together in one compendium, Eric, might be the greatest collection of 4 matches between 2 men in the history of this company.
That match was great, but I know I'm going to be watching the replay on the UWA Elite Network because I think Archadia got his shoulder up.
Get out of Dodge. In one of the most successful seasons in we have a new UWA Elite Champion. Showing of respect from Archadia to the new champion, TJ Blade, for Paul Schofield, for Colin West, for the entire UWA Elite. My name is Eric Corbis. Thank you for spending last breath with us. Thank you for making 2017 our most successful year, and we will see you on Saturday, January 20th